Welcome to this introduction video on CartoPac's mobile enterprise solution for field asset management. Our solutions help customers worldwide manage their field assets by gathering accurate data, integrating this data seamlessly into the back end, and then quickly making it visible and accessible across the organization. This day in the life video will show you how CartoPac addresses specific problems that many companies are struggling with, such as enabling the field users to efficiently and accurately collect asset locations and descriptions, and getting the collected data uploaded from the field and making it readily accessible. We will demonstrate how you can reduce the number of field trips necessary to complete projects, and we'll also explain how CartoPac seamlessly integrates with your existing infrastructure. Here, a field technician starts his day downloading GIS and map information from the server into his mobile device. He does this with just one click from anywhere he has an internet connection. His job is to collect the GPS location of the pipeline and other related assets encountered along the pipeline. The field user is equipped with a subset of the enterprise data on the GPS device to help streamline the data collection effort and provide valuable reference data. The data subset can be tuned to support very specific workflows or tasks in the field. All needed data is quickly downloaded to the mobile device. He now has what he needs to get his job done in a format that can be seamlessly integrated back into the enterprise system. Later in this demonstration, you will see the collected field data will be uploaded to the enterprise system just as easily and just as fast with one click. The field technician arrives on site and turns on his GPS. He navigates to the start of the pipeline section for which he will be collecting asset data. CartoPac's high-performance database and graphics engine, along with its superb imagery technology, mean that he can view image maps and associated data points and assets covering large geographies with speed unmatched in the industry. The field tech turns on the GPS and clicks the Add icon to add a new record, which will be for the pipeline centerline. A pre-configured workflow, intelligent forms to correctly describe the asset, appears on the screen with a drop-down menu listing the available features the user can collect. The field technician selects Pipeline Centerline, takes the first GPS shot, and walks along the pipeline, collecting GPS locations as he goes. He will take a number of GPS points to track the pipeline centerline. Note that the GPS data is collected in Trimble format. Trimble is the worldwide leader in GPS devices with the highest accuracy available. Because of our partnership with them, our customers can collect data in a format that's highly accurate, in some cases to the sub-foot level. When he's collected the GPS information, the field technician will add in data about the pipeline from the forms on his mobile device. These forms have been pre-configured to maximize field productivity and to collect all the required information to describe and manage the asset over time. The CartoPac workflow automatically steps him through adding the data needed for the pipeline: name, pipe diameter, pipe material, and so on. These are the attributes that the company has determined are needed for that kind of asset. These workflows improve the accuracy and consistency of the collected data and also improve the efficiency and productivity of the field team. It's important to note that the field technician accesses these workflows while disconnected, without any internet or mobile connection, since the forms reside and the data is stored on the mobile device. He can be anywhere and collect the needed information. The field technician has encountered a marker for a water line while in the field and decides to capture that location. The previous content was pipeline centerline. The workflow steps him through the data inputs. The field tech records the GPS information on the marker and adds the relevant data. He is able to relate the marker record to the pipeline, so the company will know all the assets and points related to the pipeline, such as valves, pumps, feeder lines, and so on. The workflow requires a photograph to be collected, maximizing the value of the camera being integrated with the GPS device. He clicks on the Photo tab. He adds the needed information, takes the photo, and it is now a valuable attribute for defining and describing the asset. In use case 1, we demonstrated how CartoPac improves field data collection, beginning with a one-click download of all relevant enterprise asset data to the mobile device. He used pre-configured workflows and forms to collect accurate and standardized field asset data in Trimble format without requiring any internet connection. Workflows can be easily configured to handle the inspection process, too. In this next use case, the field technician is collecting information on a foreign line crossing. A water line has been found that crosses the pipeline. As he's entering information about the line crossing, the workflow asks him, is the foreign line exposed? If yes, then the intelligent workflow indicates that an inspection is required. The inspection workflow automatically appears, prompting him to inspect the pipe. He adds the information requested in the form, and the inspection is completed. In this example, no repair was required, but had it been necessary, a repair workflow would have automatically appeared. Being able to identify, map, and inspect assets all in the same field trip drastically reduces overhead, improves efficiency, and reduces trips to the field. In use case 1, we focused on CartoPac's strengths in initial field asset data collection. In use case 2, we demonstrated how CartoPac helps with ongoing inspection and repairs. The workflows can be configured to help in the assessment and maintenance of field assets by taking different paths and displaying different forms, depending on the answers to the questions. The workflow's ability to handle complex conditions improves the integrity and quality of the data. It also leverages the time in the field because the forms can guide the field person through the steps to take for many different situations, even if he has not performed that particular task before. In this final use case, a well site inspector is walking the perimeter of a proposed well pad, which was downloaded from the server. The proposed well pad is the gray square shown on the GPS device. The site of the proposed wellhead is the blue circle within the gray well pad. The inspector identifies a sage-grouse nest inside the well pad perimeter. These birds are endangered, and their presence may impact operational activities during certain times of the year. Their nesting area must be mapped to ensure the well pad meets all environmental regulations. The inspector adds a record for environmental area and walks around the nesting area to accurately map its perimeter. The workflow prompts him for type, and he chooses endangered species and puts in sage-grouse nesting area under description. The environmental area displays in green. Once the data is captured, the inspector sees that he can adjust the proposed position of the well pad to meet compliance regulations and not have to reposition the proposed wellhead. He rotates the well pad position to avoid the environmental area, keeping the well pad size and other parameters unchanged. This ability provides an enormous cost savings to the company. It eliminates the need for many exchanges back and forth between engineering and the field, multiple trips back to the well pad, and all the expensive delays. The inspector flags it for pending approval. Because he has all relevant workflows on his mobile device, he can leverage his field time and collect opportunistic information for different groups. To further leverage his field trip, he decides to map out a proposed lease road for the well site. He activates the GPS and chooses Lease Road from the drop-down menu. He walks the proposed road to map it, collecting GPS information. Again, he flags the record as pending approval. With his day's activities complete, he is ready to upload the data. With CartoPac, the asset information and data collection workflows are carried on the mobile device. This enables opportunistic mapping and data collection, which may not have been part of the day's assignment. In this case, the field technician collected data for the well pad engineers, the environmental and regulatory teams, and the lease road people, all in the same trip. This resulted in a significant leverage of the one field trip and a reduction in delays to complete the assignment. Once the field technician has an internet connection, he logs into the CartoPac server to upload the data. With just one click, the data he captured in the field is uploaded to his computer and the enterprise database. There is no data entry. All the data is there immediately. The field technician reviews the data that he collected and sends it on for approval. The data is now readily available and visible across the organization in CartoPac portal. CartoPac's web-based portal gives all stakeholders access to field asset data as soon as it is uploaded. Field teams can query projects, management can run key performance indicator and spatial accuracy reports, and track all of the projects. The portal also provides automatic post-processing of Trimble GPS data based on correct satellite readings, providing the most accurate information available quickly. To summarize, CartoPac provides tangible benefits for all the key stakeholders. For the field, CartoPac significantly reduces the time to collect field data and does so with increased accuracy. The workflows make it very easy for field technicians to use. For GIS and IT, CartoPac is integrated with Esri's ArcGIS for Server and seamlessly integrates into your existing infrastructure. For operations, key players have immediate access to collected data from the field technicians to management. Reports track and help manage each project. And for management, because asset data can be accessed quickly across the enterprise, silos of information are broken down. Asset information is timely, accessible, and integrated. With safety and regulatory compliance issues, this capability alone can save the company millions in potential fines. Management can have confidence in the data and make better and more timely decisions. CartoPac has been shown to deliver enormous quantifiable value to our customers with proven cost savings and a strong reduction in risk. We hope this video showed you how we do that and that it was useful to you. Please contact Sam Harrison at CartoPac International for further information.